Have you ever felt stuck with an inefficient service desk software, but like you're too invested to make the change? In this video, we'll talk about how switching service desk providers is a lot easier than you probably think. If you're an IT leader, you've more than likely had this experience with a software vendor. The moment you realize a software tool is giving you more roadblocks than solutions is accompanied by the weary sigh of knowing you're faced with two options. You either try to change software vendors, which is an often long, expensive, laborious process, or you try to push along and adjust your work to the software's shortcomings. This holds your organization back by not using it to its fullest potential. When that software is a service desk platform, which is a crucial part of your company's IT infrastructure and the main element through which your end users are delivered service, you really can't afford to do the latter. Contorting your team's workflows and efforts to accommodate a less than ideal IT service management software should not be an option. There's no need to settle for an outdated or inefficient service desk software solution. Those things you think are holding you back from transitioning to a new top-of-the-line IT service management tool, those don't apply to every service desk. In fact, moving to a new service desk solution might be a lot easier than you think. So let's talk about the top 3 things IT leaders think are holding them back from changing service desks, but they actually aren't. Number 1, the cost. Before even considering switching to a new software vendor, IT leaders usually have to go through the painstaking process of making the business case for why this change is necessary. This usually needs to go through various stages of approval. And if your organization is stretched thin when it comes to budget, you might wonder, what even is the point of making this request? Of course, this comes from the faulty notion that switching to a new service desk solution will necessarily be more expensive than what you're doing now. Think about it. The reason you're looking into switching to a new service desk solution is because you've identified an inefficiency in your current operation. In all likelihood, you're already generating more costs in delays and suboptimal processes than it would cost to transition to a new service desk solution. Switching to a new service desk solution is going to save you money and effort. A more optimized solution means optimized processes, better allocation of your resources, and ultimately, savings. Number 2, familiarity with the software. Another common point of worry is getting your users, both end users and agents, familiarized with the software and comfortable enough that they can make their way around it, find the answers that they're looking for, and submit a ticket if they need to. This is part of the myth that every new piece of software is some impenetrable puzzle that users have to apply all their mental energy to solve. When in reality, any decent piece of service desk software should be intuitive, easy to understand, and easier yet to navigate. For instance, InfGate Service Desk has an interface that is the very definition of user-friendly. It's aligned with John Jablonski's laws of UX, which are used to build more intuitive, human-centered products and experiences. Third, a long and arduous implementation process. While it is true that the implementation will require time and effort, it doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out process. Implementing InfGate Service Desk, for instance, is quick and easy. Creating users can be as easy as uploading a spreadsheet or even drag and dropping them into existence. And training and adoption are huge opportunities for your organization to reframe the role of service management and what your help desk can do. Once you've moved away from the model and provider that had been causing you roadblocks, the potential for new opportunities opens up considerably, and your service delivery will be much better for it. What it comes down to is this: switching to a new service desk solution that works for your organization is going to save you time, money, and effort. Sure, getting started can be a hurdle, but moving away from an inefficient service desk is going to give you plenty of advantages in the long run. The worst thing you can do is try to power through with an ineffective service desk system, one that is causing you and your organization more delays and hidden costs than you might even realize. We hope we've given you a bit of perspective on this issue. Do you have questions, comments, or experiences of your own you want to share? Please be sure to leave them in the comments below, and subscribe to InfGate Academy for more videos on the ins and outs of service management.